I'm so excited to be here with you. Many of you have been reaching out about Facebook groups. Everybody's launching a Facebook group right now. What's the big deal about Facebook groups? Why now? And I want to answer some of those questions for you moving forward so that you can, first of all, utilize Facebook groups to find your ideal clients, to stand out with your message at this important moment in history, and just to help you rock your business. I just want to really put a stake in the ground that if you're called to lead people, if you're called to bring your message in a bigger way, Facebook groups are an incredible way to do that. And here's why. I also want to give you a few of our favorite hacks for using Facebook groups to create 6-figure and 7-figure launches. Facebook groups are super hot right now. Facebook is encouraging groups. They're encouraging social connecting because they don't want to just be an advertising site. And so we love Facebook for that. And so anything that you do inside of a group is actually going to rank higher in people's feeds. And so it's kind of like free advertising, right? It's kind of like getting to get in front of your ideal client's eyeballs without any ad spend. So I highly recommend you guys launch a group if you haven't already. And I highly recommend that you title that group in a way that the title passes the face test. Okay, so you want the title of that group to be clear of like, who is this group for? I was just on the line with some of my clients before I hopped on with you guys, and we have one of our clients is launching an ancestral wisdom Facebook group for those who are walking through grief right now and who want to call upon the ancient wisdom as a way to remember that, you know, when we die, it's kind of like taking off tight clothing. It's not like it's over, right? We have this incredible opportunity to see our life as not just our lifespan, and it can minimize a lot of the fear that is happening right now on the planet. And so she's launching her Ancestral Wisdom Facebook group. We have one of our incredible clients, Robin Nielsen, who launched a Facebook group for women who are looking to balance their hormones. And she's serving thousands of women in that group. And she has an incredible, incredible service. And she's doing awesome 6-figure launches out of her Facebook group. And the title of her Facebook group is Natural Solutions for Hormone Balance Sisterhood. It's very clear who it's for. Your Facebook group, write this down, your Facebook group title is your top marketing. It's a title that people see and they immediately are asking, would I want to be a part of that or not? And so there are some titles that you choose in your business that aren't as important. The title of your Facebook group is very important because it's the top marketing. It's the thing that's going to get people's attention. And so you've got to choose a title that's short and sweet and that represents something that people would actually want to be a part of. So you don't want to choose a title like managing depression, right? If you help people transform depression into purpose clarity, you might want to launch a Facebook group called the Purpose Warriors. And then in the subtitle or in the tagline, it could be like transforming depression, anxiety, and loneliness into, you know, your greatest purpose for the planet. So you want to think about what is a title of a group that people are going to want to be a part of. More importantly, I'll give you this disclaimer. Your group is not actually going to be the biggest reason why people want to join. You don't launch a group just to curate a community of people, because many people are not motivated to join a group just so that they can be a part of a virtual group. Some are, but there's something that you can do in your group that's even more compelling. It's an even more compelling reason to join the group than the group itself. And that's something that you can do in the group to motivate people to join, is to include a super hot free training inside of your group. Ideally, it could be a video training. You guys see me do video trainings into our Facebook group all the time. I'm doing one right now, right? That's part of the reason why you show up, because there's content here that's valuable. And so I'm curious, what is the topic of a video training that you could do into your group? Let's brainstorm below. Let us know what would be the topic of a video training that you could do into your group because that video training is going to be the reason why people want to join your group, not just for the group itself. When you're talking about your group, when you're inviting people into your group, you could say something like, hey, I just did an incredible training video on, the 3 keys to balancing your hormones when you're over 50, or I just put together an incredible training video on, the 5 keys to walk through grief in a way that actually leaves you feeling stronger and more grounded. If you're interested in getting that grief training video, just head on over into the Ancestral Wisdom Facebook group and go grab the training. The training will be right there waiting for you in the group. By the way, none of this costs money. That's why it's such an awesome strategy to grow your community online. It's the strategy that we teach our clients to use because none of it costs money. It's a way to get going totally for free. You don't even have to have fancy opt-in pages. You don't even have to have fancy websites put together. You can just make the video, put it in the group, send people over into the group to get access to the video. Super cool. Then what's happening is you're building the relationship first. And connection is what creates currency. Write this down. Just because you're marketing online doesn't mean that everything that you already know about building relationships is just null and void. Oh, I'm doing it online, so I just need to try to get people to click that little button that says buy now. No, that's not what this is about. This is about real relationships. This is about us connecting on the internet. Video is such an incredible tool. We don't have to be perfect. I'm sitting here behind my desk, right? Just like riffing you guys off a little video about Facebook groups, unscripted. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to try to manipulate or pretend or become robotic. People just want you offering some good wisdom. People just want you being real, providing value, and letting people know what the next step is. By the way, a lot of the strategies that I teach about Facebook group can be applied to other groups as well. LinkedIn now has groups. And the thing is that more people are on social media right now than they are in email. So it's more important than ever before to be active in social media. Now, many of my clients ask me, what's the difference between a Facebook group and a Facebook page? So here's the difference. A Facebook group is a place where people can actually communicate with each other. A Facebook page is your fan page or your professional page or your business page, and all of those things are the same. Okay, when people say business page, when people say professional page, when people say fan page, that's all the same. It's one page that you can create in Facebook, and that page is linked to your ads account. That's the only way you can ever run ads to your videos. It's the only way that you can ever put a little bit of money into getting more eyeballs on your video. So it is helpful to have a business page because you can boost your videos. And I'll share the whole algorithm around that in my video training that's coming up. But the great thing about having a group is that a group is somewhere where there's actually a conversation happening. You're facilitating a conversation. It's 2 ways, because inside of a group, you can invite people to post and you can invite people to comment on each other's posts. You can't do that on a page. On a page, it's just like you on Facebook doing your thing, sharing information. People can comment on the thread, but it's not a safe place where people can start creating their own comments and commenting on each other's comments. And remember, connection is what equals currency. Connection is what creates the intimacy and relationship that warms people up to make an investment in themselves through your services. And so having a group where people can be vulnerable and share and comment on each other's comments is very valuable. My last tip in terms of your Facebook groups is that you guys want to make sure that the things that you do in that group are, again, like relevant to the people that are in the group. Videos that have, a face test passing title. When I was plugging in the title to this video before I went live, I can't even remember what I put right now, but I think it was something like how to grow your tribe with Facebook groups, right? So that's something that you guys care about. It's something that you guys are interested in. You guys are busy. You're investing your time to be here, your precious minutes. I don't take that for granted. So I want to make sure that with my video titles, I let you know what I'm actually going to be talking about so that I don't waste your time. I recommend you guys do the same thing. Think about what your clients need the most. What do they actually want to learn? What is actually going to be worth the valuable, precious minutes that they show up for, and title your videos that way. Don't just think that because you form a group and you invite 100 people into the group that all of a sudden people are just gonna, click buy now, right? Like, it's not quite that easy. It's about giving and offering and earning the right to make your offer. Giving people great content that they can go out and start to use, and then letting them know that there's more where that came from. And just right now, let us know what the URL of your group is so we can keep supporting you. We can join each other's groups, and let's keep rocking out the commitment to make a difference at this time, because now more than ever, your message is needed. There are leaders around the planet right now who are kind of contracting in the face of what's happening. And we here at Women Rocking Business are really putting a stake in the ground for you to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that there's never been a better time for you to get out there with your message, your services, to charge for what it is that you're doing, because when people pay, they pay attention. And so we want your clients to have the kind of transformation that's available to them when they actually invest. Because again, money's like glue. We put our money where we're committed to. And so our commitment to you is to continue to give you the tools and the strategies to go out there and to serve through selling. Because when you sell, you can make an even bigger difference for people. You can make an even bigger difference in their lives. You have a lot more time and a lot more resources to be able to show up and hold people's hands and walk them toward their transformation. So don't shrink during this moment. Don't shrink during this time in history. Keep getting your message out there. Mwah. Bye, everyone. And if you got value from this episode, the first step is to subscribe to my channel so I can support you every week to create more income and impact in your business the women's way. Just hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to head over to the Women Rocking Business Sisterhood Facebook page to get more support, because remember, we as women can go so much further when we all go together.